We're about to start. It looks like UVM is going to be starting with the quad ball.
And Tufts has been designated dodgeball control.
Excellent.
All right. Number 1, took that quad ball, immediately tied up by Brenner, who takes it to the ground. Referee gets a pass off. Looks like that quad ball is going to be swallowed up by Cam Morrow on Tufts defense. Morrow's looking around, facing down Megan Brown, beater for UVM. Slows up a bit, waits for his team to set up in an offensive possession. Good job on Brown there for being back to stop that fast break right off the bat.
Yeah, I think you see there Jacob Brenner doing what Jacob Brenner does best.
And that's a score. Jacob Brenner scores best. Tufts on the board early in this game. 10-0 is the score.
Yeah, great. I was a little worried about that offense at first, right? You had Megan Brown really putting the pressure on Cam Morrow, losing that fast break. So great on UVM for that. But you have a really good beater pair in Tufts in Ben and Caitlin, who can really be able to create that space need for someone like Jacob Brenner to be able to run in.
Yeah, absolutely. The quad ball right now being brought down by UVM 1-3 Eli Remes. Passes over to the right wing here. Some beater play that Tufts wins. Remes picks up the ball, pressured high by Brenner. Brenner is beat by Brown. Remes running in, blocks a beat by Silver. Passes over to Inadoro.
Jacob Brenner is running down, tries to shoot, not able to get it. Tried to capitalize. I don't think necessarily the move for Tufts, especially a team that does well in slow movement. They're not the biggest so far fast breakers, but shout out to L65 on UVM. Great place to be.
Absolutely. UVM won dodgeball control in that exchange. Again, we have Megan Brown and using the number of this other player for her partner with control. Quad ball's on the right wing with number 1-6 of UVM. Back to Remes. Passing it around kind of slowly. Beaters are looking to put a little pressure on the Tufts defense here. Tufts is running a 2-2 zone with the green headband up top, as we've seen all weekend from almost all college teams across the board. Remes is looking to run in and shoot, but that goal is no good. Silver is calling for his team to run, but the quad ball is way behind, so that fast break opportunity is going to break down pretty fast, but good eyes from Silver to see that opportunity. Just bad placement of the quad ball after that missed shot.
Beckett Bruggeman taking the ball down. I think this is a good decision and something that Tufts should be doing more often. Beck has some great ball field vision, and especially having Brenner as that ability.
Oh, an excellent 1.5 play run by Silver. A missed shot by Cam Morrow. Valentina's Morrow is going to recover it. Brenner's got the ball up top, running in, avoids a wrap, misses a shot, picked up in the back by Morrow. Morrow's in the back of the hoop, looking to drive it and shoot over, but the UVM defense is there. He recovers the ball, gets another shot,
Oh my God!
And scores. The score is 20-10 Tufts.
Okay, so what I'm seeing there is that Tufts is having some great moments, but it's that same issue they had in that Brandeis game, being able to finish right at the hoops.
Right.
They have great shape, they have really good strategy, and they have good players, but for some reason they're really faltering when it comes to that final second of the goal.
Yeah, and good on the UVM defense, though, for like making them have to take shot after shot with their hoop defense. All right, ball in the hands of Indorado on the left wing, back up to Remes. Over to the right wing over there. Back up top, Brenner tries to intercept, puts a lot of pressure on the UVM keeper up top. Wraps up Remes, who gets a pass off, but right into the Tufts defense into the hands of Beckett Bruggeman. Bruggeman is looking to run, running straight down the middle of the field. There are no UVM beaters back. Just kidding. Megan Brown, sneaky Megan Brown. I didn't see her over there. She was recovering the bludger from the back corner, makes an insane beat on Bruggeman, and the UVM sideline is cheering. We love Megan right now. That was a great.
I mean, perfect. it's hard to say what's best, right? Because Tufts has had some issues releasing a little bit too early this time around. So I don't even know if I would have said if I was in Beck's place if I would have taken that.
I honestly, I would have run that fast break too. You know, it was just like a very opportunistic position for Brown to be in, and she like really capitalized on. So that's awesome. All right, nice block there by Caitlin Zalay. Tough defense, pushing Remes around the back corner.
Pick up by Bruggeman.
Bruggeman learned his lesson off that last one. He's not going to try and fast break just now. He's waiting for his beaters to bring him up. Tufts beaters with control. Ben Silver back in the game here with Zalay. This is Tufts' most powerful beating pair that we have in here right now.
This is a game they really want to win. They're going to push all their stuff out to be able to get this. Oh, beautiful spin cycle. And into the top room.
Nice. Another goal for Brenner. Really pretty there.
Oh.
When she, you know, I liked how it touched the top hoop and dropped right down. When they're playing like really tight on hoops there, you just gotta hope there's someone short on the middle hoop, and you gotta be real accurate with that shot.
But honestly, in the college game, you don't have as many people who can be able to make these spots. You have a couple, right, like John Kogan on NYC, but that coordination, it's not just the height, it's the coordination on the top game.
Right. All right, new beater in for UVM, Jack Maldiger makes a beat on Silver, is unable to get control for his team, and Remes runs in, is swallowed up by the Tufts defense, and skies a shot there. UVM beaters neither have a bludger in hand. Maldiger is going to pick up the only bludger. Tufts looking to run, but it looks like UVM beater is going to get back into play there before they can really do anything.
Tufts Brenner calling to play it slow over here.
Oh boy.
Another opportunity here for Tufts. Ben Silver running a 1.5 early on, making Maldiger throw his bludger. Brenner gets another shot off, but that doesn't quite go through. Bruggeman's going to recover behind hoops. Quick pass to Zamora. Zamora is wrapped up, gets the quad ball out, but it's going to be swallowed up by UVM defense.
There was no one really to support her there.
Yeah, that was a tricky spot to be in. Really nice rush there by the UVM defense to kind of make her panic pass. Looks like we got a big sub shift in for UVM's chasing line right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how essentially line 2 works against this Tufts team, which is still essentially their first line.
Ball carrier in the hands of keeper Rachel Rose. Rose is being brought up with Maldiver right in front of her. Rose over to number 8 from UVM. 8 shoots and...
This is Campbell running down, running to get the goal. Throws it in.
I think that shot was good by number 8. Yeah, I thought that was good. But anyways, Kim Morrow is going to get that goal for Tufts. The scoreboard is wrong right now. I think it's 40-10 Tufts.
Score. Wrong score.
Yes, correct. The score is 40-10 Tufts. Hot ball up top. Maldiver is protecting that there with the UVM's only dodgeball. Deep into the right wing. Hot ball's traveling behind. Jacob Brenner's putting high pressure, but UVM gets around Brenner's tackle, misses the shot.
Mix it up.
Recovered by number 4 on UVM. She's running in through the defense, gets a pass off to 8. 8 sees a hole, slams it home.
Yeah.
Number 8, Carter Boudreau with the shot there.
Yeah, I have not seen Carter Boudreau out so far, but my God, a real threat on the offense. Not really being able to be taken down by the Tufts defense there. Just needs to get that second of accuracy, and when he does, as we just saw there, he's able to make those great goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, really good feed there from Sarah Shapiro, number 4, to find Boudreau and to draw all the defensive attention onto her and then get that pass off. Zamora now with the ball in for Tufts. Passes up top to Brenner. Silver's working in the beater game, trying to get control back from these UVM beaters. Quadruple behind. Tufts tries to get the shot off, but it's ripped out of their hands. Boudreau again with the ball back to number 12, Rachel. What's her first name? Rose. Rachel Rose. Tufts has lost dodgeball control here. This could help continue to turn the tide in favor of UVM. Rose calling to her players. Quad ball on the left wing, passes back up to Rose. The UVM beaters are stalking the Tufts beaters right now. They have control. They're making it look them make a mistake, but quad ball is turned over at the top of the key. Morrow get by two defenders. Easy shot on the right too.
Morrow is just picking up those drop offers. That's what we want in the college game.
That is an incredible display of hustle and speed here by Morrow to recognize that. The UVM beaters, while they had control in that play, they were really hyper-focused on the Tufts beaters and weren't able to help clean up that fast break there. So, good on them for trying to engage the Tufts beaters, who are usually the biggest threat here to their defense, but also strong showing from Tufts Chaser D there. Rose again with the quad ball up top. Over to number 7-2 for UVM. Back to Rose. It's over her head, but Boudreaux recovers it before Brenner can get there. Rose on the left wing here. Pressure hard by Tufts D. Gets another pass off to Boudreaux. Boudreaux face extends his leg, takes a shot, but the shot is too high. Looks like we got a call on the play here. Looks like probably a beater foul.
I think there's some great moments there. What I saw was a beautiful kind of hit by Rose there to give Boudreaux that space they needed to be able to kind of cut through, essentially taking Jacob Brenner out of the picture, the biggest defensive threat. What I think is really interesting seeing from Tufts is we're seeing a really aggressive defense.
That's what I was going to say. Each Tufts player is flying out to these UVM players, really putting pressure on them early and hard. It's what they're hoping, I think, is to make UVM make some bad passes, which they almost have, but with Boudreaux's height, he's been able to kind of snag some of these not as great passes out of the air, so to his credit. But yeah, really good on Tufts. They're keeping their beaters back a little bit in case that Chaser defense gets beat by the UVM offense. But so far, it seems to be working. They're forcing UVM to take these shots from a little bit farther out from the back foot. And Jake, as you know, as a chaser, like those shots from far away and on your back foot are not likely to go in.
I think we're seeing that. That might be what we're seeing from Boudreaux, honestly, these wild shots not being able to make. What are you seeing from UVM that is really taking as really impressive for you?
I think they're communicating really well. I can see the ball carriers constantly talking to the team, and I think they're spaced well.
I think there was some feeder thing that happened.
Usually a pretty
and
good
they're trying to figure out like who gets the ball and if there's going to be a card on the play.
Leader from UVM number 8 is getting number 8.
So the beater thing was between Michaela here,
He's getting
number 18,
a.
and I think
Michaela Alford from UVM getting a card there for contact on the back.
Yeah, no. I think maybe some
so
back
UVM is
contact
now
or neck
down
contact.
a beater.
Right. Good.
Tufts.
Tufts, Soleil, and Silver both have control.
Right,
I'm just, trying to learn.
Soleil
of course.
beats out UVM's only remaining beater. Silver is calling for his team to run.
Tufts needs to be running. There's none.
Is looking for a pass, but UVM's chaser defense is all there, giving Maldivir time to recover the dodgeball for his team.
Wow.
3-8. Joe Montalto for Tufts. Jumping over that defense, using his height to score on the middle.
Yeah, we're starting to see here part of this young core of Tufts that's going to be taking over next year, especially. Joey Maldonado, Ryan Cole, and Brett Waldman. All players that are really young, but have a lot of promise, especially in their ability to make those tough shapes, keep that tough stride.
All right, more, Fortin looking to drive in.
Great dodge.
Jumps a beat, but makes a pass that's just over his teammate's head there. Really nice dodge there. Quadball's back in the hands of Tufts, streaking down the field, but Boudreaux is there. Boudreaux just put on some speed to stop that potential fast break. UVM beaters over there. Strip finds the score, but she is beat before she can capitalize on that strip. Really great defensive effort here from UVM. Really working hard to neutralize Tufts' fast break.
Tufts, player Ryan Cole. There's a lot of points, but he's not letting go of the ball when he needs to.
Another pass that's too high from the Tufts team. Going to turn the ball over to number 3, Jack Fortin, new keeper in for UVM.
Score currently 6-2 Tufts.
UVM unable to get control for the pass. Oh, I'm sorry. Tufts unable to get control. Tufts also subbed out Zalay. UVM new leader in number 10, Aaron Fitzgerald, along with partner Michaela Alford, do have control here. Fortin with the ball on the left wing, pressured by Tufts defense, but gets from them. Fortin looking to score, and nice shot there on that short hoop. Fortin scores 30-60 UVM Tufts, 30-60 Tufts. Great work there, as we were just saying. Fortin was able to get around that one high defensive pressure and score above the heads of Tufts. There was no beater there to stop him. Witherell with the ball behind the hoops. Just kidding.
Over to Ryan Cole, back over to Brett.
Walden fumbles, and Fortin picks that up for UVM. Stop to play here for potential call.
Might end up being a dive or something, I guess. It was more like he got tripped, but...
Yeah. UVM now has put in some new players. Fortin here as ball carrier.
Actually, on UVM.
Oh, actually, Fortin is getting a card for contacting the player without a ball. I guess Weldon did not have full possession when it was hit.
So who do we have here for Cole? Looks like really his best option, or for Walton. His best option is to pass back to Maldonado or Cole, especially with Boudreaux right there.
And we have a beater back for UVM as well.
Wait, Tufts has control.
Tufts has control in the hands of Silver and new beater in number 4-3, Emily Raymond. Oh, Cole takes a shot!
The shot doesn't matter. He got the ball.
It's on the scoreboard now, whatever it was.
Very cold, getting the goal.
All right. Scoreboard says 60-30. I think it's 70-30. Yeah, score is 70-30 to Tufts for Tufts. Boudreaux taking the quad ball down. That card is now over, so UVM is back to full strength after that Tufts goal. Fitzgerald and Brown for UVM's beaters. Waldman rushing out to put pressure on it. No hesitation there by Kate Forsyth. She's very calm with the ball in her hands, gets it back to Boudreaux. Boudreaux slowly walking in. He's got Megan Brown right in front of him, but facing down that green keeper headband, which Brown can do nothing about, except when he's down to the keeper zone. Quad ball back to Boudreaux. Boudreaux gets around the defender. Dodges a beat.
Oh, but he gets beat.
Does not dodge the second beat that was waiting for him behind. Joey Montalto rushing down the field.
Is that be a call?
Sure, there kind of bowls over a UVM defender there.
But she was running at him, does that?
I don't know what the call's going to be, but yeah. I think.
That's an amazing throw. That's the best feed I've seen all tournament. That was so good.
Right there, you know, that was the best feed he's seen all tournament. Disgustingly good.
I did not see the beat there, but Megan Brown has been having a game, so you know I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, the game was beat before?
I don't know. I was just watching the collision on the ground to be quite honest. Did they call the goal good? No goal. No goal, no card, or no goal, no call, says head ref handball.
So then what is the meaning?
I think it looks like Montalto is off room, so maybe he was beat.
stoppages for the injury.
An injury stoppage, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
speculating on what the ref calls because I can't hear. Tufts, Walton picks up the ball but is beat by Brown. UVM's going to recover that. Nice work by UVM, team effort to shut down those two Tufts players behind hoops.
You know, I was actually really excited about that play. I think Tufts has been missing that kind of aggressive rundown that we saw from Montanto. And it's tough to see it go out and potentially lose confidence in that, but
Brown and Fitzgerald here with control once more for UVM. Looking to protect their chasers here from that high Tufts defense that we've been seeing. Again, can't do anything about that green headband as a beater when they're in the keeper zone. Number 8-7 from Tufts intercepts a pass, is running down the field, dodges a tackle from UVM. Keeper slows up though when he sees two beaters back. Good on Brown and Fitzgerald there for getting back quickly on D. No good shot there on that top hoop. It's going to be quickly turned over to UVM. I think Tufts is a little in their head right now. They've had a couple of good fast break opportunities, but right now they're going a little too fast. What do you think?
exactly. I think I'm seeing that from Cole especially, kind of taking, you know, like not necessarily letting off when he needs to, throwing too high off. Really needs to work on kind of that kind of like supporting his other team, really.
Yeah, I think it also, Beck Brookman just subbed in, but that chasing line didn't really have any veteran talent on that line.
It's a young
Yeah,
player.
no one really disciplined them and tell them to slow up, you know?
Yes.
All right, quad ball in the hands of Kate Forsyth. Forsyth over to Remus. 1-3 on the left side. Remus blocks, but gets by. Oh, takes a shot as he's falling down, misses, but great heads-up play there to use that momentum to get close to the hoops. Brueggemann with the quad ball. Looks like we're getting a beater sub here for Tufts. Caitlin Zalay back in at beater. Here along with rookie partner number 0.
Spencer, all the way over to the UK. Oh, beautiful strip! Picked up by Mateus. I love
Brueggemann back with the quad ball up top. UVM is doing the same thing that Tufts is doing now, putting high pressure as soon as that ball is passed. Quad ball goes behind in the hands of Witherell. Witherell is immediately beat by Fitzgerald. Nice turn and beat there by Fitzgerald. I think she saw that pass coming all day long.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Right there, it was almost... Honestly, as a chaser, I don't know what I would have done. You had the beaters really in the perfect position on UVM
Yeah.
to eat up any way they were going.
Yeah, you've got to recognize that beater's just waiting for you to pass behind. You can't pass behind there. You got to work it up top.
I think there it's just you need to wait for your beaters to make more chaos for me.
Absolutely. Rose with the quad ball on the right wing for UVM. Back up to Remus up the top with the green headband. Remus over to Forsyth. Forsyth looking, pressured, gets the ball back out to Remus. Remus is wrapped up and beat. I thought that was beat. No goal. Remus was beat there.
Should have delay.
I don't know, sometimes you're in the moment, all that adrenaline coursing through you, potential goal on the line, you wouldn't feel a beat even if it hit you in the face.
Listen, as someone who has done that many times, I know how that feels. That's more of a rep ball is what I need.
Alright, Spencer Pickering and Caitlin Zalay with control for the Tufts beaters here. As we just said, Tufts is now like very slowly walking the quad ball up on offense, looking to set something up, not looking to rush in. Getting a countdown here where this could be the last possession before the stoppage. Alright, this is the last possession. Brenner with the ball in his hands. Big pass to Zamora. Zamora back to Brueggemann up top. Brueggemann over to the left to Brenner. Brenner over to Zamora. Perfect spot and scores.
Zamora sitting that in there.
Really excellent find there by Zamora. Find by Brenner and Zamora in the perfect spot and gets that quick shot off. Great hands, great shot. At the 20-minute stoppage, the score stands at 80-30 Tufts. All right, we are about to restart here. The set score is 130. Tufts needs 60 points. UVM will need 100 points. Remus down the field. Catch touch kind of unaware. More puts a little pressure. Brenner puts a little pressure, but Remus takes that hit and scores. Really great quick point on the board there for UVM. 80-40 Tufts. Waldman getting some alone time with the flag runner here. Zelay and Silver back in with control. Huge, huge for them. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is beat. We have not actually Megan Brown in. We have Jack Fortin in as seeker for UVM.
We caught yesterday as well.
Okay.
Oh.
We have a stoppage here, seeker injury. We saw them put on a show, a clinic, a perfect switch up pitch performance in the Middlebury game yesterday. Brenner with the quad ball takes a shot on that top loop. Two guard, Kansas Lee, unable. Cam Morrow brought down. Sorry, behind me. UVM recovers that ball on defense. Beth Bruggeman in for seeker. For Tufts seeker. Tufts setting back up on defense. Looks like all leaders from both teams are committing to seeker play here. So it's going to be up to the chaser defense to really prevent some stuff. Just kidding. Maldevere's there as a beater for UVM. Remus with the quad ball at the top. Maldevere by his side. Oh, and it was a pass, but also a shot. Remus there. Tufts defense is gonna have to find a way to stop his shooting ability.
I think Tufts needs to focus more on the blocking.
Yeah. Bergman alone, still getting some alone time with the snitch, courtesy of Zelay and Silver, but also that means Zelay and Silver are not in the quad ball game. Zamora with the quad ball on the right wing, looking for a pass, going around the corner, wrapped up by Flores, gets a ball out to Brenner. Brenner gets around the defender. High shot, Lee recovers the ball behind the goal and is immediately beat. Maldever really putting in work here, making his presence known. Both seekers now going for the snitch. Remus just streaking down the field again, wrapped up by Brenner, gets a ball out, forces with the ball, takes a shot a little too high there. Great shot though. Great shot by Forsyth.
I really think, especially looking at how Mario is putting up against these seekers, I think Tufts really needs to focus on this.
Do you think they should take their meters away from this?
I think so.
Yeah. Fortin getting some time with the snitch here. Tufts slowly walking their ball up on offense. Zamora with the quad ball on the right wing. Maldevere still with UVM's only bludger committing to defense here, making things hard for Tufts, making them take some kind of far out shots. Brenner and finishes through the hoop.
I mean, that's what Tufts needs to be doing more of. This is flag on pitch.
Yeah.
This is what you do. You use that opportunity to make your runs in.
Yeah. Trying to draw pressure, maybe trying to make Maldevere throw that bludger and then get a quick pass off. New seeker in for UVM, number 1-8. Tufts still holds control, but they've now called their beaters back on defense. Jake, we're really good analysts. We called that.
It's almost like we played this game.
Remus takes a shot. Shot is no good. UVM is beat behind hoops. Morrow comes up with the quad ball. Doesn't look to run. Runner gonna slowly walk that ball up here. Remus has had success with some shots.
Oh.
I think now is, I think he should look for some more passes to teammates. Tufts probably knows he's a threat, so they're probably going to step to him. Get that, draw that defense, then just dish a quick pass out to someone else on the side who's probably been left unguarded. That's what I like.
We've seen them try, we've seen hints at it, but just not really the real commitment.
Brenner takes another shot. That's how cool it is. Brenner's, I don't know, baby. I don't know what to call it, but Brenner has liked that little move. And I scored probably 3 goals on that today. Score is now 100-50 in favor of Tufts. Set score is 140. Maldevere still in this UVM game here with the only bludger. Boudreau back in, ball carrying for UVM here. Maldevere looking to make something happen with the only bludger. Zelay and Silver really sunk at their hoops right now. Boudreau with the quad ball up top, looking for something to happen. Maldevere is not effective against a keeper in his own keeper zone, so can't help there.
Brooklyn being really smart on Seeker right now, essentially realizing, okay, there's less opportunities for him.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, Megan Brown regained control for her team just there, made
Tap,
Delay
tap,
make a
tap, tap,
bad beat. So this is great. UVM is not going to get a goal off of that offense, but getting control back in this scenario is huge for UVM. Maldivir and Brown now with control, building now. We'll see after this defense. If on offense, my guess is they'll split 1-1. Someone's going to go tap out a Seeker.
I think they are now because they're putting in that
Yeah.
or that earlier Seeker.
Yeah, so the tide, here's where the tide could really change for UVM. Quad ball up top with Brenner. Over to the left in the hands of Morrow. Morrow drives in, comes back out. Good pressure there from UVM defense. Brenner looking for something. Silver makes feet on Maldivir. And Brenner takes advantage of that distraction. Scores on that left two. Score is I think it's 110. Yeah, 110.
Let's go, Megan.
Fortin getting alone time with a snitch here.
That's dangerous.
Here we go. Just as we said, Brown is setting up. There are no tough seeker to defensive seek here. UVM is getting all this alone time with the snitch. We could have an imminent catch. In the quad ball game, Dro with the quad ball, looking for something, waiting for Maldivir to work. Smart idea. Tufts with their hands up. Green headband up top. Soleil makes a nice catch to regain control. Boudreaux takes it around the left side. But just a little bit in Dorado, but just a little bit over her head there. A good look, really huge for Soleil to regain control there. New seeker Ryan Cole here for Tufts. Now Cole is getting some alone time. We've been swapping this control and who's getting looks at the snitch. I've just been back and forth.
Well, I think what I'm seeing here, I think something good that Tufts is doing when there's another seeker there is that they are essentially just defensive seeking, right? Like they know the way to win this right now, especially.
It's kind of like a funny bit at this point. Like Jacob Brenner is hot right now. He is basically scoring at will.
Yeah.
And in this game, with Tufts only 2 goals away, trading back and forth is not going to be enough. UVM really needs a snitch catch here and to put up some defensive force against Tufts. Otherwise, Brenner could just take this home in the next few plays. Fortin and Cole really battling it out here. Cole taking a defensive approach, not going for the snitch. Maldivir makes a beat, but unable to regain control. Boudreaux gets around some tackles, makes a shot. The shot goes low here. Maldivir is putting in some really good work. I just don't think his chasers are seeing that.
Yeah.
They're really not working together. What I'd love to see is Maldivir directing some action up top. Because, yeah, he knows where this open space is. He's creating the open space, but the chasers pass the ball away at the wrong time.
Yes.
Soleil and Silver bringing Brenner up. Brenner to Zamora. Zamora driving in, passes to Witherell, unable to field that ball. Boudreaux picks up the quad ball. Let's see if Boudreaux, Maldivir, and Dorado can make something happen here on this offense. They really need to score some points if they're going to stay in this game. Fortin and Cole still going at the snitch here. Now Fortin's got a little bit of alone time. Throw with the ball for UVM. Very slow, looking for something. Passes to Indorado. Indorado takes a corner, gets it back to Boudreaux. Way to draw that defense there. Zamora putting pressure up high on Boudreaux. Beat out by Maldivir. Boudreaux looking, pumps it, fakes like 3 times, and scores! Hey, really, honestly, that's another thing that they could change. We haven't seen Boudreaux throw a fake yet, you know? And so Tufts, he's primed Tufts to think, oh, he's going to shoot. And so that was a really, really great use of the fake there. You saw all Tufts' hands go up, everybody jumped. Nice work there. 60-120 Tufts. Set score 140.
I think what I'm loving seeing at Tufts is really just Jacob Brenner taking a lot more leadership this year. Always a strong player, but in the past has had a lot of
Brenner shoots, no good.
Picked up by Witherell.
Behind, pressured by Boudreaux, gets the ball up to Zamora. Not a great pass, but Zamora fields it. Back up to Brenner. Indorado rushing out to wrap up Brenner. She's beat by Soleil. Brenner is looking to take a shot. Indorado got back in that game. putting high pressure on there. Morrow to Brenner. Brenner still facing down Indorado. She backs off a little bit as beater pressure comes on. Tufts does not have bludger control. Zamora to Brenner up top. Zalay trades with Maldabeer. Zamora on the right wing, back up to Brenner. Brenner gets around Indorado. Oh, shot is no good. That was a good shot. Really good work there by Indorado on defense. She really kept Brenner and Zamora out.
Yes.
They could not get in there. Nice work there by Elle Indorado. Megan Brown with the yellow headband for UVM. She subbed out, put that on, alone with the snitch Mario Nasta at the moment. Aaron Fitzgerald and Zalay wrestling for a ball. Silver comes in to help Zalay, just running right at Boudreaux. Boudreaux, she's pressuring Boudreaux almost to the midline. Boudreaux sneaks around to that left side. Boudreaux calling, making a pass to Indorado. Indorado, high shot. Looks like Morrow from Tufts is going to get there before the UVM's number one. All right. Puck ball in the hands of Tufts. Ben Silver takes a moment as the puck ball is coming up to beat out the UVM seeker, leaving Ricky Brookman alone with some time with Mario Nasta. So close. Brookman goes for that between the legs, has it like in the palm of his hands, doesn't come out with it. Beck and Brown fighting for it. All right. Silver making some beats there on the high chasers. On UVM's chasers. Makes a beat. Brown sees that, takes it in, shoots, and scores one of the heart of UVM's defense. That's the kind of awareness that I'm looking to see from UVM. Brenner saw Silver go in and make a beat, and he took that lane. And scored.
I mean, especially with the slogan, that's what you're trying to do. You need to be able to see the beaters. You need to be able to know what they're doing, so that way you can make that run in to score.
Exactly. All right, the score is 130 to 60. UVM coming up on offense right now.
It's 1 point away from Tufts' game.
Jack Wright putting some pressure on Zalay and comes up with control for his team. Boudreaux taking the ball in, scores over the head of Tufts' defense. 130-70 is the score. Looks like there's going to be some beater foul here. Really good on Jack Wright for putting that physicality on the Tufts beaters and making them make a mistake. Again, control is kind of everything in this game right now. Whoever can give their seeker some alone time with the snitch, come up with it, or with control, I think also UVM's going to have a much more likelihood of stopping a tough score.
The truth right now is that this is a hard game for UVM to win. 1 point away, it's not impossible. It's certainly not impossible, especially with what we saw yesterday in some of these matches, but...
Oh, just kidding. Oh, bummer. I thought UVM was going to have control going into this last Tufts possession, but it looks like Wright is going to get card. I can't tell what for. I'm going to say some kind of illegal physicality. The goal still stands though, so the score is 132-70 in favor of Tufts. This is huge for Tufts. They are down. UVM is down a beater. This could be last goal to win for Tufts. Jacob Brenner looks like he's looking to run, but UVM's defense is getting back just as quickly. We are not going to have an easy concrete goal for this last one, but
we do.
That's because the defense was there, but Brenner was like, I don't care. I am finishing this game. Brenner was on fire.
I mean, this is what I want to see from Brenner especially. He is someone who has a lot of strength, especially for someone who's a little bit shorter. He's able to truck good people. We've seen him use it for years on defense, and finally he's now starting to feel comfortable putting it in for offense.
Absolutely. Final score, 140-70. Tufts comes up with that win. I thought that was an incredible game by both teams. I loved watching both teams work, so that was really awesome. Stay tuned.